Hey, this is Joe Ader from Frankfurt on Foot, and we're going to go down and see if we can see a little bit of Drake and Edwards Kasern. We can't get onto Drake Kasern at all because it's now the Bundespolizei. I went and said, can I just walk around? They're like, no. So we'll see if I can even film over there. They may run out and say no because they've got signs up saying, being watched by videos. But maybe we can get a little view of it from behind. I did take a couple pictures of the stone that's underneath the buildings. So we'll see what we can find today. You'll have to tell me if this is part of Drake, but I can't imagine it's across the street because I've walked a little bit past it, like from down that way. But it just looks like an old military building. This is the front of a building. I don't know if it's part of Drake or not. I mean, it looks old, but it could be, just an old World War II building. There are a lot of barracks here. All the way down the street here. Oh, Bundespolizei. This is the gate to get into Drake. Here's this building from the back part or the side. Looks like it must have been a really gorgeous building at one time. And then this is the Drake Kasern. I took the U5 here from the Dome Romer, which took about 10 minutes, and then I walked about another 15 minutes to get down here. So it's not hard to get to if you want to come down here. We're gonna walk to this big building down here, but it's straight down the street, which is Homburgerlandstrasse. So those of you who used to live here, you can take the bus down here too. I don't know if this Pizza and Pasta d'Angelo was here before. Maybe. This is Holunderweg. There's a Raver right across the street, which is going to be new. So we'll walk up to this big building. Of course, none of these Kaserns are Kaserns anymore. They've all been reutilized for other things. So I think they're using this as a school now. This is right at the front of Edwards Kasern. I'm not going to film the whole thing. Or maybe I should. This is the church that's across the street. Franciscus Church. Maybe it was used by the military back in the day. I don't know if Drake and Edwards had a chapel on post or if people just went to Atterbury. And from some of the pictures that I took over at Drake Kasern, you can see that used to be used for something else, like from the Second World War. This is just the stone carvings. But the Bundespolizei, I walked up and I said, can I walk on here? Can I? And they're like, no. I said, well, I've got some people that are, that used to live and work here with the military. They would like to see it. No. I said no. I was like, okay, I'm so sorry. But that's across the street over there. And we're going to go back here. So this is now a school. IKS. And I'm just walking here in the sun. I'm going to go over to where it's shady because it's hot today for September. So we just walked up the street here from Homburgerlandstrasse. There's the back of this building here. We walk around the front. This is Kasernenweg. We'll walk back here. But none of this looks like military housing to me. I don't know if they made it all away, they tore it all down, if they've changed it so much that it just doesn't look like military housing anymore. I've seen them do this up at Camp King, except for those houses down there a little bit. Now I've just walked down the street here past Yasmin Weg. We're now on Petunienweg. So these streets are all named after flowers. And this is where the housing for Edwards used to be. So this, you know, this does look like military housing. I was never back here, so please forgive me if I don't know what things are. I think I worked at the snack bar at Edwards twice, and that was in probably 1988. So this is definitely housing back here. So if you see something that looks familiar, please make a comment. Sorry. Looks like they've done a lot of work on the housing. Germans don't like you filming very much, so I'm gonna walk on through this parking lot and see what's back here at the back. So yes, there's more housing back here. We just walked down through the parking lot here. On the map, Google Maps shows the housing here to be huge. Like there must have been thousands of people living back here. It's the kindergarten, so we don't want to go film that. And it looks like there's a park straight down through here at the other end. Down here. And the housing kind of just keeps going back through here. So it looks like the housing just keeps on going back there. I'm not gonna walk back there. If I'm completely wrong, you know, let me know. Like I said, I didn't live here. You folks did. The name of the street is Premakerweg, on the corner of Ulmenrock. They don't sound American. They may have had different names back then, but that's what they're called now. This is the housing that's up here. Was there officer housing here like there was at Abrams Kaserne? This is the back of the housing. It's like they did the same thing with all the military housing with the same balconies, whether you're at Fishstein or Camp King, they all look the same. Thanks for watching today. Please leave your comments. Tell me if you recognize any buildings, any addresses, any streets. Did you live here? Did you work here? Anything that you share is good, and I think people really like it, and it brings back lots of memories of when they were here in Frankfurt and posted here and what they did and what they saw, especially the pizza place down there. And thank you so much for subscribing. We have almost 1,500 subscribers. It's all thanks to you. So thanks for watching. See you at the next video.